And right now, efoodsdirect.com/Alex or call 800-409-5633. Again, on the web, efoodsdirect.com/Alex or give them a call at 800-409-5633.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
We were talking about eugenics at the end of the last hour. The giant global kill grid that's being built. But the good news is all over the world, people are waking up to the fact that the vaccines are being spiked to give us cancer, to sterilize, to reduce fertility. And here's a report. Millions of Chinese oppose mass vaccination plan. Again, millions of Chinese oppose mass vaccination plan. And, of course, the World Health Organization, whose pledged goal and aim, along with our State Department's pledged goal and aim, is to reduce world population by 80%. We got a group that says that's their aim, and they got a shot for you. And they lobby to have your water fluoridated because they care so much about your teeth. But it's so brazen, so evil, so corrupt, right out in the open that some people still can't believe it. Even though we've published, with direct links to the Rockefeller Foundation, all their admissions. This is all public. Do you have the courage to face the horror? I mean, that's really the question here. That's the question. Do you have what it takes to go look at the information? Now, I want to take a bunch of first-time callers, and then I'm going to get into Reid's back. They're going to introduce total amnesty in the defense bill and try to ram it through as their last act of treason before the Republicans come back in. And don't hold your breath when the Republicans win the House back, maybe even the Senate. You watch, you'll be feeling so good that you beat that wicked Obama. You know, you're on his tail, that's all right. You know, Bush was for amnesty, and so what? Or will you remember all of this? This is part of globalism as well, breaking down the borders of this country. Let's go ahead and take a call. Trevor in Tennessee, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex, how's it going?
Good, sir.
I am a huge fan of listening to you for years. I just wanted to thank you for what you do. You're my hero. First of all, I just wanted to say that. I'm really nervous, so I apologize. I have a 2-month-old son. He's our first child, and he's about to get his shots. He's scheduled to get him this week for the vaccines and stuff like that. And I really don't know. That's kind of like
Jews were scheduled to get on trains and go to Dachau and Auschwitz. And he's like, oh, it's your scheduling. It's your time to ride the carousel in Logan's Run. I mean, just because they say it's scheduled, I mean, did they take his blood at birth for the Pentagon database?
I think so. I'm not real sure.
No, I mean, if he was born in a hospital, they did. But so, I'm sorry. Go ahead and make your point.
He was born we were trying to get him born in a birthing center. We had to move him to the hospital because it was a C-section, so I guess they did. But I just don't know what else to do. I mean, if I don't get his vaccine, what do I do? I mean, is there any other alternative I can do? I mean, I just kind of confused about it.
Well, there's a lot of lies out there. Dr. Dina Dell and others get up on the radio and say people that don't vaccinate should be arrested. Other parents should sue other parents that don't vaccinate because your child will then endanger them. Well, if they've had the vaccine, then how is your son not having it going to make them sick? Look, I've got 3 children. They've never had a needle stuck in their body. Now, does that mean that the science of vaccines doesn't have some validity and that if we could trust them, maybe vaccines might be okay? The issue is, sir, they have thimerosal, mercury in them. The issue is it causes autoimmune diseases. It causes all sorts of problems. And they're always adding new shots. It's over 50-plus shots they want to give a child in the first 18 months now. Just a few decades ago, it was less than 15. These vaccine makers make a new vaccine. They come in and lobby state and federal government to, quote, make it mandatory, But that's another lie. It's not mandatory. It's a state health department policy. Then they try to threaten you and intimidate you into taking it. Why would you trust anybody that's trying to threaten and intimidate you into taking something that's not the law? Okay? And stay there. I want to come back and let you finish up if you've got any other questions or you see if that's clear. You know, you may die driving your son to the grocery store. You know, he may die from a bolt of lightning. I mean, you can't totally protect them, and you've got to make a cost-benefit analysis. Do you trust these globalists?
When you're out on the road, the last place you want to be is on the road. But if the unfortunate happens, you'll be glad you were wearing diamond gussets.
There's a place down in Tennessee where they make blue diamond gusset jeans. They so pride in every stitch, guarantee you love the way they fit. They put a diamond gusset in the crotch where you need it most. Blue diamond gussets got it, others don't.
We turn jeans inside out. Diamond gusset jeans. Made in the USA with unparalleled quality. Our Defender motorcycle jeans combine gusset comfort with Kevlar protection, so you can ride all day with confidence. Order yours at gusset.com. Diamond gusset jeans got it. Others don't.
Let me tell you a little bit about one of our great sponsors, HomeGain.com. This is the place to get you started buying or selling a home, finding a realtor, and getting any real estate questions answered. Go to HomeGain.com and see what I'm talking about. All you need to do is type in your home address, and you will get an instant free estimate of your home's value online. This is a great way to be able to monitor the value of your home. And again, it's absolutely free. There are tons of tools to help you. For instance, if you want to remodel your home, go to HomeGain.com. Use their Home Sale Maximizer to help you determine which home improvements can most increase your home's value before you put it on the market. For 10 years, these folks have been helping home sellers and buyers. Visit their link at Infowars.com. Look for Max, the orange Home Gain Gorilla, to help you with any real estate needs you might have. You'll love this site. It's HomeGain.com. HomeGain.com. Check them out today. Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones. You've heard me talk about Cal-Ben 5-star soaps for years. This is an American-made product of the highest quality and compares to nothing you will find in stores. You can buy factory direct, shipped via UPS right to your door. Check them out on the web at 5starsoap.com or call 800-340-7091. Take my word for it. Once you've used Pure Soap, you won't buy anything else. Since 1947, Cal-Ben Soap Company has been showing consumers that soap can be tough on dirt and gentle on the environment. Buy American and stay clean, as well as support InfoWars. Visit 5starsoap.com today or call 1-800-340-7091. Well, Marty, what do you have to say?
As founder and owner for over 63 years, satisfaction is guaranteed or double your dirt back. Call us at 1-800-340-7091 for a free catalog or visit our website, 5starsoap.com. Thank you.
Live from Austin, Texas, broadcasting worldwide, it's Alex Jones.
Okay, if you just tuned in, we were talking to Trevor in Tennessee, and he was saying, my 2-month-old baby, it's time for him to get his scheduled shots. It's all routine. You know, the bank stealing trillions is routine, and DU being used by the troops that kills them is routine, and core exit's not bad for you, it's routine, and taking the troops, the dead troops' insurance money is routine, stealing it. And Bill Gates saying, yes, their death panels, kill Granny and hire 10 teachers with the money. It's all routine. And world government being announced is all routine. The issue is vaccines, most evidence shows, are bad for you overall. Yeah, there's some deadly disease killing a bunch of people, and it's a stopgap measure. It's shown that it can help. But they're coming out with hundreds and hundreds of vaccines, and these mega companies, these multi-billion-dollar companies, are lobbying to make you take everything they produce. And then they get caught lying and saying it's the law, you've got to take it. They try to pass laws to make it the law while they lie and say it's the law. I mean, do you trust a liar? I got something really good here for you. And then in all their real studies and admissions, 10 times increase in seizures and epilepsy. Get permanent epilepsy from these shots. That's London Telegraph, AP, Reuters. I mean, that's the actual data. Massive increases in cancer. Read the vaccine inserts. Read it. I mean, don't believe me, please. But yes, could your son get the measles and maybe be, one out of tens of thousands that get really sick or even die from it? Yeah, it could happen. Could your son get whooping cough and statistically, die from it? Yeah, but you've got many times. I mean, just go to the numbers of being struck by lightning or dying in a car wreck or drowning. If you look at the numbers, like on firearms, many more people drowned than they do die from guns, but they demonize guns in the name of public safety. Car wrecks, #1 cause of death until you're about 55, then it's cancer and heart attacks. Those two duel for the #1 slot every year. Some year it's heart attacks, some years it's cancer, but generally it's one or the other. So that's like people who call me and they say, should I buy gold? Because the government could just come and confiscate it. Well, yeah, the government could try to come and put you in a slave camp and make you build widgets for them. In fact, through color of law, they create all these nonviolent crimes as an excuse to put you in a slave factory for 25 cents an hour. And then all these people outside the prison losing their jobs, they can't get $6 an hour, $7 an hour jobs. They wonder why that's happening. It's because they're competing with prisoners for 25 cents an hour. So you got to think all of this through. But going back to vaccines, it's a decision you have to make. The Japanese, it's got to be more than a decade ago, made it a rule, no vaccination until age 2. Because they found completely that this stuff causes neurological problems, autoimmune problems, but it's much worse when a little bitty baby has all these shots going in them. By the time they grow up and get bigger and get some cognitive development, it won't stunt them as much. Here's my final point, and I'm going to go back to you. They have put out 2 federally funded studies in the last 6 years that I've seen. I'm sure there's more. Saying mercury is now good for your brain. Now that's as asinine as saying shooting yourself in the head with a .357 Magnum at point-blank range in the temple is good for your brain. If being dead is good for you... But you see, these eugenicists love their own little language, their own little scientist/lawyer speak. When you actually read, they say cognitive enhancement is being brain dead, having a lower IQ. Cognitive enhancement is being dumbed down and servile. That's an enhancement for their goals. And if you're a new listener, I'm not going to play it again. I probably played it 200 plus times. I can play a newscast right now where they say mercury has been found in the Journal of Pediatrics to improve children's cognitive. In fact, they won't believe it. Pull it up again. We'll just play it. I mean, it'll probably be the 210th time or something. I haven't counted. I mean, because this stuff is, I've got MSNBC saying lead is good for babies. I mean, you can search that term. They are training you to accept the absurd. Yes, we're growing the opium in Afghanistan, and if we catch you with it in the U.S., you'll go to prison for a decade. We've got to make it illegal. That's how we keep the price up. Now, we're going to ship it in, you're going to pay us, and then we're going to let local cops bust you and put you in a slave factory. I mean, it's all very elementary. And so how can you trust this group that's been caught lying, been caught sterilizing people through the vaccines? The UN's been caught over and over again, and we have their own documents. Here's the clip, and I'm going back to the call. Here it is.
Mercury-containing vaccines may have on kids.
A life-saving device wins over-the-counter approval by the FDA.
And sick of your glasses and contact lenses, a new corrective eye surgery is approved today. Here's tonight's medical headlines with Medical Watch reporter Sima Mather.
Mercury-containing vaccines may help, not harm kids, according to 2 new studies in the Journal of Pediatrics. There have been widespread concerns that mercury-based preservatives in vaccines might impair the neurological development of children. These new studies suggest that the opposite, that the preservatives may actually be associated with improved behavior and mental performance.
Okay, improved behavior and mental performance. Now, notice they mixed it in with, a new corrective eye surgery is available. We're going to tell you about some great stuff mercury makes your brain work better. It's the most deadly heavy metal in all the major university studies. They've known this for over 100 years. You can search electron microscope mercury